edition of Gospel Life News, where we bring you updates concerning music and across the country. One of our female best so far, one of the female folks in the industry who has been doing it for herself, arguably, if not the best, but then one of the best female. She just made a big statement by purchasing for herself a brand new. We'll get to that conversation in a bit. But anyways, trust me that today's news is probably going to be exciting because we have Tems on the news, we have Tiwa Savage on the news, and I'm sure you're asking yourself, so what have they done? But trust me, I'll break them to you in a bit. Burna Boy also made the cut, and then Davido is also available on the cut. Let's begin to the news with another person then. Tems, amazing girl, one of the best out there who is doing good for herself. We saw where she dropped the song which she called Me and You, an amazing jam. At the time it dropped, we had a lot of conversation about it. One of the points in conversation was the fact that she had a Drake on the song, but then apparently, for reasons best known to the team, Drake had to leave the song, and till date, we still don't have full clarity on that because none of the party has come out to explain why either of the party left the song. So why is Drake on the song? Tell me to explain, or maybe Drake will need to come out and statement saying, "This is why I left the song," if indeed he was on the song in the beginning. And I saw Apple Music at the time making the cover of Me and You. Tems became the cover of Apple Music for the R&B playlist at the time this song dropped. It just shows that the world has missed Tems, Apple Music has missed Tems, and obviously for her return, she was deserving of all of this. And moving on from this, we saw where there was a single release party that's held yesterday, and for the location, it was a secret location in London, and Tems actually wanted to have that one an intimate session with her fans. So she is saying the location will be secret. It will only be given to not everybody, but them selected folks who she wanted to be in the space and perform to them intimately. You know, there's this thing about artists wanting to do stuff like that with just smaller crowd because they engage more and they can converse more in that space. But for Tems, it did not work out that way because we saw when she got to the space, it was filled up to the brim, overcrowded and all of that. And then she was surprised that, how did you guys know about this? Because my team and I planned that this was supposed to be a small space, looking at the kind of crowd we're using, the kind of location we're using. We wanted to have a very small space where we can have intimate session with our fans, but apparently that was not the case because the space was filled up to the brim, and Tems came out to apologize, saying she was sorry. She said, "I'm sorry for all of this because you guys didn't have to go through all of this." Now she's apologizing because she does not know how the location went everywhere, and then she had to apologize because she did not make plans for all these people. She made plans for just like, we say 50, 100 persons, but when she got there, the space was filled up to the brim, and then she had to apologize. And then she also had to come out to say, "Thank you for staying with me, waiting for her," because she herself was aware that she took out a long time before coming out. And then she's saying she's thanking her fans for staying with her, and she was overwhelmed so much by their presence and the support she's gotten from them over the years. Moving on from Tems is another person than Davido. We saw State Farm Arena coming out to say, "Are We African Yet?" The festival presented by multi-platinum global superstar Davido is coming to the SFE, that's the State Farm Arena, on Saturday, November 18th, and they are coming out to publicize this one, saying the ticket sales begins at $25. As of today, that's about 26,000 naira plus the small naira added to $1. So basically, so it is about 1,000 plus now. So this is about 25,000 naira for a ticket, and the ticket is beginning at $25. And moving on, we saw Davido coming out to show support for his boy at the time. He's someone who he brought up in the industry, who he has stood by all the years and all of that. Tiwa Mayorkun left his label Mayorkun, Mayorkun was so loyal to Davido, and Davido showed him all the support in the world Mayorkun can need in his career. We saw when he left the team, this has been a little bit patchy, but then Davido has always been there to show support and bring him out at every time he can. This time, Davido came out to say, new at Mayorkun, his new song, and Davido was coming out. Davido came out to canvas for his fans to go listen to his song. The song is titled Loki, and trust me, Mayorkun outdid himself. This year, Mayorkun has dropped 2 singles, For My Daddy and Loki, and both songs are amazing ones. Now, Mayorkun replied saying the best. He replied to Davido, calling him The Best. Recall they had a song together at the time called The Best, where Davido and Mayorkun. That was like the banger of that year when it came out. An amazing jam. Mayorkun and Davido, the chemistry between these guys is an amazing one, and we can't wait to see these guys again giving us another chemistry, another body of work together. For the US iTunes, Davido currently sits at 115. It went about 42 points upwards, and currently, as we speak, it's sitting at number 115. At the same time, for the Romania iTunes, Davido unavailable with Sean Paul and Ding Dong currently sits at number 19. And as a new pick, an amazing one for Davido for going as far as 19 in Romania. Moving on to the next guy is no other person than Burna Boy ODG. I saw where I Told Them album recently just surpassed 170 million streams on Spotify, and at the same time, we saw City Boys yesterday gained over 849,000 streams on Spotify for just yesterday. And if you do the maths, this song has been doing close to 1 million. I think for cumulatively, Burna Boy has been doing 1 million in 2 days, 1 million plus in 2 days for City Boys ever since the song came out. About 700 something today, tomorrow 800, next tomorrow 900. So almost 1 million, but then for 2 days, cumulatively more than 1 million stream for City Boys. Moving on, we saw Spotify coming out with a tag saying for the top song across October 10 on Europe Spotify charts, we saw Burna Boy sitting at number 46, and this is just a start showing the Euro performances. And like I said, City Boys sit at number 46, and the stream Burna Boy has a stream of about 471,202, talking about the streams and some GDPs that were growing higher than all of that. Burna Boy is really, as to speak, big in Europe. UK is his base, and obviously his UK fans are really rooting for him as we speak. Moving on, we saw talking about the Grammy. We saw Burna Boy's song that has been considered for the Grammy Award for the year 2024. Sitting on top of the world with Tiwa Savage has been confirmed as a submission for the best melodic rap performance. Burna Boy has always been on the lookout for Grammys, always been on the lookout from his nominations to when he got a win and to another nomination and all of that. He has been in and out, year in, year out, ever since he got on stage. And this year should not be an exception because he has submitted songs, and we hope that when the nominations will be out, just maybe, System of the World might just make the nominations. We saw Burna Boy and Lil Durk having a FaceTime chat, more of a video call, and while he was recording the remix for All My Life. So apparently what really happened was that they had a conversation on FaceTime, and just after that conversation, Burna Boy went straight into the booth to have his recordings done on All My Life remix, and as soon as that was up, he sent it back and confirmed that song was going to be out tomorrow. Lil Durk, All My Life remix, featuring going to be having Burna Boy, going to be having J. Cole on that one, and we all can't wait to see what these guys have done that project, All My Life. Recall when the song came out, it was Nigeria up made #1 for like a while before other song came out and had their space. It just shows that this song is a big song, and then having Burna Boy on it will further propel it, especially in the country. City Boy's video just surpassed 11 million views on YouTube, and another amazing one for Burna Boy. Thinking about it, when the song came out, the speed was massive, about 1 million in 1 day, 2 million in 2 days, 3 million in 3 days, but apparently kind of slowed down a bit. But then 11 million is not game. It's not what you just get anywhere. These are people career stream on YouTube. Burna Boy on the song in less than a month, it just shows that he really is the Odogo in this business. Moving on, we have Mama Jam Jam as the next lady on the news, talking about Tiwa Savage. I saw for the African Entertainment Awards in the USA, Tiwa Savage was nominated for about 5 categories. We have the Best Female Art, Tiwa Savage, Best Collaboration with Loaded, Tiwa and Asake. We have for the Best Music Video, Tiwa and Asake with Loaded at the same time. Artist of the Year and Best Female Artist, Central West Africa. 4 nominations, and hopefully we can't wait to see which one she's bringing back to the African soul. Just some hours ago, we confirmed that Tiwa Savage just got herself a brand new Range Rover 2023 model. And talking about someone who has done the work, put in the effort, put in the work, she's deserving of all of this and more. Tiwa Savage got herself a black Range Rover, and then it was delivered to her apartment. And then we all can't wait to see Mama Jam Jam rocking and driving this car. Interiors were on point, everything was on point. Now, this is different between when you get a car brand new and when you get a Kumbo car, because obviously you can see all the whole silage, everything's on point, nothing has been tampered with, and that is what stars do. And Tiwa Savage is not an exception. She has put in the hard work, and this is time to reap the reward of hard work. And this time, she got herself a brand new Range Rover, and then we say congratulations to Tiwa Savage. Anyways, guys, we'll come to the end of this one. Trust me, we will definitely catch you guys on the very next one. Please stay safe, guys, and be careful. Namaste.